Do I regret it? No. Could I afford it? No. Oh, the fat one. Oh, it's horrible. I do like a baggy cloth. Disgusting. Hey guys, it's Amy May, and today we're going to discuss things that people who've never been fat will never understand. I've been wanting to do this video for a while because it often comes up in life, and I have been thinking about it a lot. I mean, I don't think any of the forever skinnies are going to be watching this, but it's not meant to offend. But it is quite interesting how different the life experiences are of a fat person versus somebody who's never been fat, especially a fat person who grew up fat like I did. So here's 5 things that the forever skinnies will never understand. Number 1, and this is a big one, no pun intended. But honestly, this is a huge thing, and as I've lost weight, I've really, appreciated it. People who have never been fat, especially growing up fat, will never understand what it's like to never be able to not only walk in a shop and find clothes that fit you and not have to buy them online, but to walk into a shop and find clothes that fit you that you actually like. Now, honestly, growing up fat, especially seeing as me and my sister, we're very close in age, but she has never been fat in her life. She grew up skinny, athletic, she could wear whatever she wanted. The pain, I don't know how to put it into words, but if you know, you know. Growing up, I just always wore whatever would fit me, and it was horrible. A lot of the clothes that they do in plus sizes, or whatever you want to call it, are vile. I think slowly but surely it is getting better, but it's not like they do the same cute clothes. The cute clothes will go up to a 14 and then that's it. And you can't get anything to fit you. So growing up, and basically for the vast majority of my life, I've just had to wear whatever I could find. And often that's clothes ordered online that I don't particularly like, but, with an elasticated waistband that I'm just happy fit around me. So honestly, it's such a blessing, and that's the thing. The forever skinnies will never understand the joy of walking into a shop once you've lost weight and actually being able to buy things. I don't know, because even that's the thing as well though. I mean, we'll talk about, body image and your mind not catching up with you that you've lost weight in a separate video. But I walk into a shop and I'm like, oh no, that's too small, that won't fit me. And then it does. And for a long time, whenever I've brought new clothes, I always end up getting them too big. And I do like a baggy cloth, but I don't know, it takes a while for your brain to catch up. But honestly, the amount of shopping in store that I've been doing is disgusting. Disgusting. I need to show you my gym haul still. I walked in JD and dropped about 300 quid. Do I regret it? No. Could I afford it? No. But I'll wait till you see these banging outfits. And I've never been able to do that in my life since I lost weight. So yeah, the forever skinnies will never know the absolute privilege of being able to walk into a shop and being able to get clothes in a style that you actually want. Because when you lose weight, you can actually have a style. Do you know what I mean? Because growing up in 20 odd years, I never got to sort of show my own style, find my own style, because I was literally busy just wearing some awful, horrific number from I don't know, what my mum would call one of the online fat shops. Honestly, you'll never know. You don't want to know. Number 2, the forever skinnies will never know the feeling of being constantly aware of how much space you're taking up, both physically and sort of metaphorically, and being constantly being made to feel like you're less than. Now, obviously, everyone's experiences are different, but being fat and growing up fat definitely affected my self-confidence. I didn't have any. And I think the narrative society tells you if you're fat, you're worthless. And growing up and just everywhere, I was always constantly aware of not only the amount of physical space I'd take up, but I didn't want people to notice me. I was too shy to voice my opinion, and to when it came to real stuff, because I didn't want people they'd be like, oh, you're fat, you don't get an opinion. And honestly, the forever skinnies will never know what it's like to be in that category, and just to feel constantly like you're not worth anything, or you're worth less than your skinny peers just because you're fat and they're not. And it's always been something at the back of my mind, growing up throughout life up until I lost weight. I was, you don't realise how much it affects you, but it plays into every decision I made, everything I did. It's always there, it's always underlying, and whether, you know, you feel like that yourself or other people have made you to feel like it, whatever it is, it's always there for me at the back of my mind, feeling less than, being afraid to take up space and feeling like you're taking up too much space. Number 3, and I think this ties in with number 2, but always being worried that your weight's going to be brought up in arguments or disagreements. And I think it does tie in with number 2 because it's partly why throughout my life, you know, I've been a bit more timid. I felt like I couldn't really speak up or weigh in on important things because I feel like that's a go-to, isn't it? Even comedians, they still make fat jokes and everyone's like, that's really funny. But like, it's always... I think it kind of ties into the fact that a lot of people see it as a moral failing. Like, it's deemed acceptable to laugh at fat people and to mock fat people. And honestly, like, I think just the fear that your weight's going to be brought up, or like someone will be like, oh, fatty, or someone will make a comment, and always feeling like that's a weapon that can be used against you. Oh, it's horrible. Oh God, nah, it's just dead uncomfy. Like, I remember once, this guy, right, he nearly ran me over and then he shouted like fatty or something out the window. Like, mate, nearly 200 pounds of me was nearly shoved through your windscreen. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You'll see how fat I am if you run me over and I go over the bonnet and smash through into you. Like, honestly, like, strangers, that's the thing as well, harassment by strangers. I've had people shout things out the window to me before. It's a madness. Like, even to this day in society, fat people are at the bottom of the ladder. Even in films still, Fat Amy, we won't even get into that, but fat people are at the bottom of the ladder, and it's always sort of the first thing that people see about you, obviously. But also it's like like, say if you're describing someone, they'll be like, oh, who's that? They won't be like, oh, the friend that does this, you know, this is the job, these are the they'll be like, oh, the fat one. Do you know what I mean? And last but certainly not least, number 5, the 5th thing that forever skinnies will never, ever, ever be able to understand is the pain of constantly trying and failing to lose weight. The pain of going through that cycle of yo-yo dieting, tell me why I was on the Special K diet at 11. Tell me why I was counting Weight Watchers points in my early teenage years. Tell me why. Riddle me that. And honestly, the pain of trying to lose weight, you know, losing a few pounds, putting even more back on, and the cycle just repeating itself over your entire lifetime. The forever skinnies, they don't want to know that pain. They couldn't handle it. And obviously everyone's got an opinion about why people are fat. A lot of people see it as a choice, blah, blah, blah. But the skinnies couldn't handle that. The skinnies couldn't handle that pain. The constant gnawing desperation. Because I know, because obviously the Biggest Loser documentary came out, and a lot of people were like, oh, well, if they've seen the previous episodes of Biggest Loser, then why would they go on it? Because you're desperate. For as long as I remember, since I was yay high, I can just remember wanting to lose weight. It was a massive thing, just wanting to lose weight. It was like my constant dream. Like, if a genie had come and like give me 3 wishes, all 3 of them would have been to lose weight. And the forever skinnies will never understand the pain, the constant pain, the constant battle. Obviously the food noise as well, but the constant exhaustion, the constant desperation, and you know, beating yourself up, just how miserable it is. They'll never ever understand that. And it is a really, really important one. Just the years. I've tried every diet going. The cabbage soup diet. We're gonna have to talk about that at some point, because what was I doing? Special K, Weight Watchers points, 11-year-old me. But you know, to the forever skinnies, you're lucky you've never experienced that. You couldn't handle it, mate. You couldn't handle it. It's like the most soul crushing, deep rooted pain. I can't even describe it. It's one of them, like, if you know, you know, but I can't even put it into words, that pain. Oh. But anyway, thank you very much for watching me, guys. I hope you have a lovely day. If you've got any other sorts of things that the forever skinnies won't understand that I've missed, this is probably going to be a part 1, I can't lie. I wanted to just make a short, snappy video, But let's be real, there's 100 million more parts that I could make. Yeah, if you can think of any important ones that I haven't included today, then just drop them down below, and I will see you all soon. I love you guys.